Hey there, it's Jessica. I am here with a new video. Don't ask why I'm so excited. Basically, I've been trying to put this out for the longest. So I'm really excited to finally be doing it and putting it out here for you guys. Basically, I'm going to be talking about some of the ways that I've been coping with stress. We're almost halfway through the year and so much has been going on so far, and I just, it got to a point where I just felt overwhelmed and I didn't even know what to do. I literally felt like I was going to have a breakdown. I got to the point one day when I was just headed to work and I was on the train. I had this massive migraine. My body felt weak. There were no seats. I couldn't sit down. I felt dehydrated. I felt tired. I felt just bogged down, and I did not even want to go to work. And I said to myself, I have to turn around. I cannot do this. But there was something in me that persevered. Reminds you of another video. And I kept going and got off the train, headed to work. And when I got there, I showed face. And you would have never known that I was feeling the way that I was feeling. Inside, I was just literally feeling like crap. But on the outside, I did not appear to be. And it got me to thinking, maybe I was just doing too much. And sometimes, when you feel that way, it's your body telling you, hey, remember me? And it's a red flag, and your body is telling you to pay attention to it, be in tune with it, and treat me right and I'll treat you right. And that's basically the relationship that you have to have with your body. And so when I evaluated what I was doing to myself, I realized I was doing a lot of crap that was making me feel like crap, and it's just not healthy at all. And so I started to do things that would revert these feelings of feeling, so negative, and revert the feelings of stress. I mean, it was stress. And stress can take a physical toll on you. And so what I started to do was I started to make time to do things that would make me feel better and look better and do better. And I'm actually going to share some of those things with you too. So, just in the event that if you've ever felt this way, and I know I'm not alone, or even if you know, didn't even experience a breakdown, a physical breakdown, or but you kind of feel a little, out of tune with self. These are a couple of things that you could do, or maybe they might trigger some other ideas for you that are more relatable to you, that you can do to actually help yourself get back in alignment, and feel much better. And so, without further ado, here are here are a few things that I do when I feel this way. First things first is I have to take a minute and breathe. I have to breathe, and I have to pray, and I have to say, God, give me strength. And I'm not even being funny. Prayer really does change things. I know that it sounds cliche, and for some folks may even be watching this and may not even be religious at all. But whatever your prayer life is, you really need to get that in check, and really just, even if it's a prayer, to just say, okay, I can do this. I need strength. Please provide me the strength. And that's all you do, then so be it. You really need to take a step back, take a minute, and to say out loud, okay, take a deep breath and say, I need the strength. So whatever your prayer is, pray. Another thing that I do is, ever since that incident, I really made time to take yoga. So, you know, whether it means taking a class for you, a yoga class, or whether it means doing yoga at home, there are tons of videos here on YouTube. There are tons of DVDs you can rent from the library for free. There's tons of stuff on Netflix. I'm guessing Netflix or any of those internet-based movie television sites. You can rent. I'm sure there's still Blockbuster and Redbox and all those other DVD rental places that you can get stuff from. There's tons of resources. Look into your resources. You can do it for free, or you can go on Amazon or any online store and grab a DVD, and Barnes Nobles. Like, there's so many places to find these DVDs and to find these classes if you don't want to actually go to a class. But I kid you not, going to a class will change your life. I do it on Sundays, and Sundays is just one of my favorite days of the week. It's calming, it's relaxing, it's uplifting. After church, I come home, I grab a bite to eat, I change into my workout gear, and I hop on the train and I go to my yoga class. And just being in the room, there's something, just being in the room itself changes everything. It's one thing to do yoga at home. I mean, if you can't make it out to a class, it's totally understandable. Or if you can't afford a class, it's totally understandable as well. My class is actually free, so if you want to get more information on that, be sure to leave a comment below, and I'll definitely give you the deets on that. But being in that room, you know, it's candlelit, the aroma, there's incense burning, there's the dim lighting, just brick wall, the plants. Some of the classes are higher up in the actual building, so it's kind of like being on a rooftop, looking out the window, and you can see the sun setting. It's just a gorgeous ambiance to be in. Very soothing, very calming, very relaxing ambiance. And so just the ambiance alone starts to calm my mind, my body, my spirit. And then having to focus on poses and breathing really centers you. And it's actually good for your body because you're stretching your muscles, your joints, you're strengthening your core, you're strengthening your muscles. So it's also physically good for your body, as in addition to being relaxing. So that's another great thing that I do. And then after class, sometimes we'll grab another bite to eat, and if we don't, then we'll do something, like something to snack on, like froyo. There's a froyo spot like right next door. Talk about great idea, great business. So we'll do froyo, or we'll do hot chocolate or tea, something light. Take a hot shower and go to bed, and it's just a great kickstart to your week. It really centers you. So that's another thing that I do to cope with stress. Sorry, I'm using my iPhone to film. Another thing that I do is I clean. I'm a cleaner, and laugh at me now. It's okay, I give you permission. I clean. Something about cleaning and organizing things and not seeing clutter around really also helps to calm me. So whatever that is for you, whether it's if you like to clean, if you like to, whatever your thing is that puts you in that zone, I would recommend doing that as well. Another thing that I love to do is I love to do bubble baths. I don't get to do them as often. I don't have an actual bubble bath, so it's kind of also difficult. But whenever I get the chance, even if it's once a year, it's one of my favorite things to do. You do the bubble baths, you put the Epsom salt in so it can, really soothe the muscles, and you do that. You do candlelit, and if you can't do candlelit and you feel like it's too dangerous, or if you just don't even have candles, one of my girlfriends actually got me these battery-operated candles that look like real candles, and because they're battery-operated, they can be by the tub. So So yeah, you have options, and you know, put that Pandora on or pop in your favorite CD or your iTunes. Look at me talking about CDs. I'm so old school. Um, and just have a bubble bath. That's another great thing you can do. Another great thing that I would recommend is actually taking a walk. The initial step, especially when it's fall or winter and the weather is kind of chilly and not as warm, it's a lot. You know, you got to do the layer thing. It's a lot. I get it, and I've been there. But when you make, even in the summertime, even it's a lot. It's an effort. You know, you're in the comfort of your own home. You don't want to get up. Once you're in, you're in. I know that feeling. But when you make the effort to actually, you know, get dressed, go outside, take the walk, even if it's to run an errand, even if it's to go to the post office, pick up a book from the library, drop a book off from the library, go to the 99-cent store, whatever it is. If you have errands to run, run errands. If you don't have errands to run, just taking a walk or walking around your neighborhood. You'll be surprised of the things that you miss in your daily commute. And just that, and if there's a park around your way, even better. You know, it's true what they say. It's something about being in tune with nature really calms the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit. And so if you can take a walk, take a walk. It really helps. When you come back, you feel like you can take on the world. It's really weird how that works, but you know, that's just how it is. And so another thing that I like to do is maybe cook or bake. I'm not a big cooker. Uh, I'm laughing because I have this running joke with my mama that I'm going to marry a man that can cook because I don't really cook. But anyways, um, so cooking and baking, something about that, just being in the kitchen, even if it goes completely haywire and you mess up, just something about doing that. And notice all these things have to do with focusing or removing the focus. So when you're focused, like in yoga or in cooking or in cleaning, you tend to not allow or make room for distractions. And you're allowing yourself to be centered on one thing and not think about all the other things that may be bothering you or annoying you or distracting you in life or at the moment. And then the absence of that focus, for instance, taking a bubble bath or taking a walk or, again, doing yoga, and, you know, can also helps to remove the distractions. So anything that you can do to either really focus or remove complete focus are really great things to do. Now I'm going to wrap up this video because I only wanted to suggest a couple things that you can do, and it's getting pretty long. So I hope that you stayed and watched all the way through and got something out of this. And if there's anything that you want to suggest to me or to other viewers, feel free to comment below. You know, we're open. This is an open forum, and that's all I got. So again, feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe, and that's it. And this has been just another Motivational Monday video. Deuces.